Just a minute. Okay. So, hi guys, hi everyone in Brazil. We are here with Samy Thuilier. It's right, Thuilier? The pronunciation, Samy?
It's not easy. Hi, Carolina. It's Thuilier. It's a French name, but it's really
Thuilier.
difficult. It's very difficult for non-French people to pronounce, but that's okay. Hi, everyone.
So, guys, Samy Thuilier, it's one of the most important SEO that we have around the world. And I want to thank you, Samy, for accept my invitation. And
My pleasure.
before we start, I would like that you talk about you. Here in Brazil, we have a joke that who are you in the bread line? So, who are you, Samy Thuilier, in the bread line of SEO? Talk about, because I think that we have Brazilian people that doesn't know you yet. What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go, Samy. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. My name is Samy. I'm 39 since a few days. I've been working in digital marketing and SEO for 12, 13 years now. It started when I actually created my own brand and my own company, like it was 12 years ago. I didn't have much money, so I learned everything by myself in order to do some marketing. And so that's how I learned SEO. I learned everything around digital marketing, and I became, I hope, better and better. And after this experience, I actually became a full-time consultant in digital marketing and SEO, and I focused mostly on SEO. I was working as a freelancer. I also worked as a vice president in agencies. I worked with startups, with big companies in Europe, in France. And I also worked for SaaS companies. I developed the marketing of some freelancer platforms in France. I worked for SaaS companies in the US. And for the last 2-3 years, I've been mostly focused on freelancing and having my own clients and doing SEO for my own clients. And I have clients in 10, 20, 10 to 12, I think, countries. I work mostly with foreign countries. And now I think that's it. That's it for me.
Yes, very good. So, do you have a lot of experience on Samy? After we start, I'm going to talk in Portuguese. Everyone, Samy lives in Portugal, Cascais, right? But he's not comfort with Portuguese yet. Because Samy said for me in backstage that he loves football and Brazilian football also. So I think that just 1 or 2 months, you're already talking with us in Portuguese. So, pessoal, o áudio tá bom, a imagem também, então para a gente continuar, tá bom? Hoje a gente vai ter aqui uma fala com o Samy, que é uma pessoa, um profissional muito experiente no SEO ali ao redor do mundo, e a gente vai perguntar para ele algumas coisas bem bacanas, principalmente sobre tendências para 2025, tá bom? So let's go. Samy, I said for the audience that we are talking about SEO and about some trends to 2025 also, and some questions about Google guidelines and your opinion, okay? So
Sure.
Let's start. Just a minute. So let's go, Samy. Now we are going to talk about link building, SEO, content marketing, and all of these cases, right? Samy, in some of your LinkedIn posts, you affirm that directories are a good strategy to achieve backlinks. Some of the most SEOs around the world don't recognize directory as an available strategy. What is your opinion about it? For you, directories still works from link building?
So I think that it still works with conditions. So I think that it's important when you have a new website
Oh.
to make your website recognized by Google. You need to have like what some of my colleagues call entity backlinks. So that means your foundational backlinks, the first ones that you're gonna get, and you want to get some for free, and you want to signal your existence to Google. And for that,
Mm-hmm.
there is obviously social media, but there are also directories and listings. So I think that among directories, obviously some people they don't recommend that because there are very bad directories where it's very spammy, but there are also very good directories where you can get some traffic from, you can get some good backlinks from. And for example, if you have like B2B services, you can use Clutch.
Mm-hmm.
You can add your website to Clutch if you have if you have a product. You can use Yelp for local businesses. You can use very different great directories, I would say, for which you can get some backlinks, and that's how you get some traction and some recognition from Google. So of course, it's not going to be the whole backlink strategy. You're not going to put everything on directories, of course. But if you have a new website, if you're just starting out, then I think it's a good step because it's a good way to have your first free backlinks and um, make some progress.
In an easier way, right? I
Yeah.
agree with you. I agree with you. So if we have a new site, for example, we
Hmm.
can make a wish list with the best directories that we have in the country.
Yeah.
Reddit for you, it's a good directory to put our site. Do you know Reddit?
It's not really a directory. It's more like I would say I would classify this as forum, even
Mm-hmm.
if it's not really like what we call forum in the old way, because it's more like a social thing. But of course, Reddit is great,
Mm-hmm.
and it has more and more authority recently. It's really it's crazy how it changed like in a couple of just in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Reddit is great, but you have to do things carefully because you can get your profile banned very easily if you abuse backlinks, if you create specific content to specifically get backlinks. But of course, it's amazing. You get a lot of traffic thanks to Reddit, so it can be great, of course.
Very good, very good. And now that in Brazil we have Twitter, we don't have Twitter anymore. I
I
think
saw
that
that.
Reddit,
I saw that.
yeah, Reddit can be a good social network for us.
Hmm.
Thank you for your first answer. Let's go to the second one. Some of SEO professionals talk about the time to view SEO results.
Hmm.
3 or 6 months to start, they said. For you, this time is true because I was wondering if you are able to share with us some strategies that make things faster. As you said in your LinkedIn post about how to create an SEO strategy in just 8 hours. And talk to me, it's true. It's really true that you create a SEO strategy in just 8 hours and it works. Because here we have a Brazilian SEO professional and also international said for us that SEO it's a long strategy, a long time strategy to make results, but I don't think so. And that's because I ask it for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the reason why I created this post is sometimes some people, and that was actually the first page of my post was actually that some agencies they take weeks to define a strategy, whereas you can define a strategy in a matter of hours. It's not that hard. You need just to focus on one day on of what you want to do about a website for SEO. That's it. You don't need like to take like 2 weeks or 3 weeks just to think about the strategy, you know. And sometimes it happens with agencies. So that's what I meant when I wrote this. And of course, you can do some SEO work in one day. Obviously, it won't be perfect, but the point of saying you can do things in one day is the I think one of the big problems that people have with SEO is that they think it needs to be perfect to start, or they think that if it's not perfect, and if you're not number one, you're doing things wrong. It's not the case. You need to start from somewhere. So it's better to have like a list of actions that you can use, and you can start with those actions. And even if it's not perfect, then, even if you're like position 20 in, I don't know, like a matter of weeks, it's already very, very good. And you're going to get better and better. So it's always better to start from somewhere and optimize and get better every day, or, in a matter of weeks, instead of just taking the time to be perfect, because it never happens. So that's the first point. Second point is about, can you do quicker than 3 to 6 months? Well, it really depends on, the starting point. It depends on the competition, and it depends on the industry, because everybody has a different context. So 3 to 6 months, if you are a small website in a very, very small industry, then it doesn't make sense. If you have like a very big website, like one of my clients in a very competitive industry, then it's going to take like 6 to 12 months, because you need to do many, many actions to move the needle and to make progress. So what I can tell you is, if you want to, rank fast, if you want to make progress fast, if you have like a fresh website, like a very new website, I think that the most simple thing to do is to focus on reachable keywords. So some keywords where the difficulty to rank, and you have tools to measure that, the difficulty is low. You won't go on, for example, you don't want to rank on shoes, for example. You want to rank on, purple sneakers, or, you want to add the color, you want to add the detail, you want to add, women's purple sneakers in Australia, for example. And so that's a specific keyword. And for this, maybe you have a chance to rank like right away. Second thing is having a clear structure, easy structure of your website. So categories, subcategories, and having like internal links between the pages. It seems simple, but this is what I don't see like 80% of the time. So take the time to do your structure, and also focus on your page speed. So if you're using like WordPress or Shopify, or I don't know, like use like a theme that is lightweight, something that is easy, no scripts, no animation, no, I don't know, useless things. Because today people, they want to see, the content right away. And they're not very interested in your animations or anything. They just want to see what they want to see. So that's what Google measures, and that's how you are ranked. So I think, if you have the simple keywords, the clear structure, and the good theme for the good speed, then you can go quicker than 3 to 6 months. That's for a
Yeah.
fresh website.
Yeah.
And after this, I would say, for some existing website, well, I would focus on technical SEO first, which means actually fast loading, mobile friendly, good user experience, something that, once again, it's easy for the robot to understand. And if it's easy for you to understand, the robot, it's easy for him to understand as well. So something easy to understand. And also, when you have existing content, try to optimize this existing content. Don't try to create new content again and again and again. Just, if you rank on page 2 or 3 or 4, what can you do to optimize this existing content and making rank higher? Because it's something that is already good. So this is how you can be better and rank even higher.
Jesus Christ, you described my opinion, because sometimes we have clients that doesn't has internal links or a good architecture, or the taxonomy is not so good, and the client says, please help me, what I'm doing wrong. But I think that we have a problem it's not just from Brazilian professionals, but I think that around the world too, that when you take a site to optimize, people want to do a magic. And I think that's magic is when you do the first steps with a good process, a good operational process, like internal links or technical SEO, like page speed. I think that I totally agree with you. Samy, we have a question with a guy here. Thank you, Luis. Luis asked for us. What do you think about new competitors like Search GPT, and about the user's relationship with the searches become increasingly intrinsic with the use of intelligent virtual assistants on Google? What do you think about it, Samy? Do you think that is a new technology or a new way that Google is working to make our lives better? Do you think that, or Google just want to manipulate us as he always do? Thank you, Luis, for your participation. Let's go,
Yeah,
Samy.
that's an amazing question. I would say that first thing, we don't have enough data and feedback to know exactly if there's going to be consequences. So I'm not very worried about Search GPT or other competitors because for now, I mean, Google is still number one for now. I'm not saying that it's going to last. I don't know for how long it's going to last, but it's still here. And the evolution of Google towards AI, well, I've seen statistics, I've seen data showing that AI overviews were shown in maybe 1 or 2% of search queries for now. So, I mean, first, to me, there's nothing to be very afraid of. Why is that? Of course, people, they're going to want to have immediate answers like Search GPT or even like Google AI. But the thing is, most of the time, the human is made in a way that you trust the first answer just 50% of the time. So you will still see, you still want to have more information about the query that you asked to the search engine. So Search GPT is great, but for example, when I type something in Chat GPT about, I don't know, like today I asked Chat GPT to give me 10 Instagram accounts about architecture. Well, I don't fully trust ChatGPT to give me the right answer. And I think that people that don't fully trust AI to give them the full answer for now. How long is it going to last? Maybe 3 to 5 years. To me, 3 to 5 years, I think that we have this time to still be in the current context. And I prefer to, take things step by step because I don't exactly know what are Google plans. We don't exactly know what are OpenAI plans towards search. So I wouldn't worry too much, and I would stick to my foundation and principles because if you work on SEO, then this is what you need to do. I have this, and you mentioned earlier that sometimes you have people like talking about magic, talking about new mechanism, new systems, and things like that. And I think that is pretty much the same thing. There are always new shiny objects, new things that are like new, like magic, like crazy. And people think that, wow, we should change everything because there is an innovation. I don't think so. I think you should stick to what works. And there are things that have never moved, and that people, unfortunately, most of the time they don't apply it. And I think that you should stick to these principles, because somehow I think you're going to get 80 or 90% of your traffic this way, and not looking at new things or shiny objects for now, at least for now.
Yeah, very good. I think that SEO it's a piece of cake, and we, as human being, difficult every time, make make things worse, right?
Yeah, because I think actually that there is a marketing stake,
Yeah,
and people like think some people working in this industry, they think that we should find something new to market to people, because we don't know how to sell it otherwise. And I don't think so. You should sell some results. You don't sell a new solution to a new problem. The problem is always the same, and the recipe can change a little bit, but it's always pretty much the same thing to do. And if you apply the right techniques, then you will be rewarded.
very good, very good. You said that SEO and the evolution of SEO for you, how you sell SEO as a digital marketing strategy that make more money for the site, because before we think that SEO it was just a guy in the corner, and now SEO and now SEO for me at least is part of the everything. And what's your opinion about it? And how do you convince your customer or a prospect that SEO is the
So, right.
backbone digital
So,
marketing?
well, it's simple. It's simple. I think, to me, that when you start a company, you validate the product with ads, and then if you validate your products, you get some traffic with SEO, and that's it. Because you know, of course, you can pay and pay and pay and pay with PPC, with Google Ads, with ads. That's great. If it works for you, then great. But if you can have some like free clients, then get some free clients. So I think that's the right way to see this, because on the long run, the investment that you make today will be cost effective like for years, and you will have some benefit for years for the job that you're starting right now.
Very good.
Whereas if you just run some ads, if you stop the ads, you stop the money. So yeah, that's just it. I mean,
It's quite simple. Huh? It's quite simple.
yeah.
Samy, we have another question here by Adonai. And Adonai loves you, as he said.
Thank you.
I love Samy's content on LinkedIn. And Adonai likes to ask if you consider optimizing the user experience as something secondary to worry about in an SEO strategy, or if it's something we shouldn't put off.
Something primary. It evolved from something secondary to something primary, because I'm going to take an example.
Sure.
I worked with a lady. She still has an online shop on mattresses. She does amazing work on SEO. The thing is, she tells me that she does not rank well on a few types of products, because she cannot be perfect.
Yeah.
And and we look at the pages, the category pages, and the thing is, I told her, like, it's to me, there is this description text that she put at the top of the page before the products, and I told her, maybe you could move this text after the products, because what the robots and what the clients want to see when they come to an online shop, they want to see products first. Okay. And we just made this simple user experience changed, and she took like three. She grew up like three from position 6 to position 3 in 2 days,
Very
because
good.
because user experience really matters, and that's what you need to do. That's what you need to focus on. You need to have like and user experience has many types. It's page speed, it's images that are really quick to load. It's not having like too many animations or scripts,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's also seeing the answer right away to what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a product, you want to see the product. If you're looking for an information, you need to see the answer right away, and so on and so forth.
Perfect, perfect. I agree with you. Thank you, Adonai, for your question. So,
I hope it
Samy,
answers your questions.
I think so. I think so. And if somebody wants to talk to Samy, his LinkedIn is a lot of high, and he talked to us very easily. Okay, so Samy, let's continue here. We were talking about AI content and search AI GPT. Commonly, I read discussions because we have some CMOs
Mm-hmm.
that are using content AI strategy to boost traffic sites,
Mm-hmm.
and they share pictures of the traffic keys,
Oh
and
yeah.
the traffic keys is high and is very good. So what do you think? A question here: in the future, we will have a good SEO demand to fix it, or do you think that this kind of things? Because I think that CMO must to have a little care about the strategies that we also don't have the completely answer if it's good or if it's not so good. So what do you think about these professionals that are saying, showing, and prove that content strategy writing by IA is very good?
Okay. I think it's a great tool first. Okay, but you need to use it carefully. The purpose of AI is to save you some time. Okay, the fundamental purpose of AI for every possible use case is you save time. So the goal here is to save some time. So I think that it's great to generate content ideas, to create some outlines, to automate some repetitive tasks, and you can even create some content with AI. But I would always have human oversight for quality control, because the problem with AI is that it's a machine, so it has no style. It has no idea of how a human would read, actually, like a human mind, at least for now, because I'm sure it's going to get better, but for now,
Yeah.
um, it has no idea of style. So it will use always the same words. There are AI words like I did a post about this. They're always like navigate, delve, dive, all those things that you can totally like spot like right away, and the robots will spot them as well. So you need human oversight. You need to check that it's the right thing to do. Um, so of course, once you have this, it can definitely help scale like content production, but you still need a strategy. You still need to have some proper editing, and I think it's really necessary to still maintain a control over this. But if you are able to produce like 10, 20, 50 pages and you're not getting caught, then good for you. I mean, use it. It's good.
Yes, if my agency, digital PR, digital marketing agents need more clients. So Come on, guys, continue. And I think that Samy, he has a daughter, a 1 year old daughter, and baby needs toys. So continue doing. Very good. Samy, if you have just one chance to make a site traffic better, what you never do in link building? This is a short answer, just a kidding. What do you never do in link building?
What I never do in link building.
Directories.
In link building, I will never buy chip links. I think that if you want a short answer, then that's it.
Very good. What you never do in content marketing?
No strategy.
Oh, very good. What you never do in on-page SEO?
What I never do in on-page SEO? Keyword stuffing.
Very good. And what you never do in technical SEO?
Doing too much. And I'm going to explain.
Please. This one can be a long answer.
Yeah. The risk with technical SEO is when you see that you have many things to fix, that you fix everything. And half of the time, it's not important. It can be delayed to later. So, for example, I'm going to take an example. If you have some 404 errors, I was actually talking about this with a friend this morning. If you have a lot of 404 errors, well, it happens. Okay, so you can do your 301 redirects and stuff. But is it really a priority? It's not really a priority if you don't have some backlinks on these pages. So it's an example of something that you can do later. So don't do everything. So I would never do everything in technical SEO.
Very good. It's a very good answer. I love it. Lana asked for us, thank you for your question, Lana. She said, to appear on Google Discover, should I publish many web stories, or do you have other technique that you think that more available than web stories, for example?
I would focus on what worked for me was actually helpful recent tips. So that doesn't mean that you need to. It's not. SEO is not about quantity. It's much about quality. So I would focus a lot on, because I know that Google Discover likes news and tips. So if you are able to put that in your content, I think it's going to be an asset for you.
Very good. Let me translate for Lana just a minute. Lana, ele diz que depende. O que é mais importante é que a gente ajude mesmo ali com dicas do conteúdo. Nem sempre o Web Stories vai ser o que vai mais aparecer. Depende muito do que a gente está oferecendo. And I have some examples here that we have a client that we use Web Stories, but on Discover, we appear more with content pages than with web stories. Content pages, Lana, like an article, for example, or a topical authority content, should be more effective than a web stories, for example. Depends of the search intent, right, Samy?
Totally, it's really about that. Yeah. I have the same results as you.
Okay, so Samy, we have just 2 questions to end our conversation. Let's talk about affiliate marketing, because in the last update from Google, I heard and read that affiliate marketing is not helpful for a site, for example. So what is your opinion about affiliate marketing, and do you have some important tips to sites that use affiliate marketing to make research, for example?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you my feedback on. I know that Google says that affiliate marketing is not helpful. I know.
Yeah.
It's hypocritical, totally, because
Jesus Christ, you are the king of SEO. Jesus Christ.
No, I mean,
But
I really mean it because it has worked for years, and now it's bullshit. I mean, come on.
Ben,
It's just because there are other companies complaining to Google because they want to have their content in position number one, and that's it. Because they want to make money for shareholders, and that's it. And that's it. And that's okay. So I would. What would I say for affiliate marketing? First thing is, I would. I think it works if you're very, very transparent about what you do. And I mean, using, for example, the tags like sponsored when you create a link to an affiliate content or product, for example.
sure.
Um, you know, disclose the fact that you are creating the website for affiliate marketing. It seems obvious, but sometimes it's not the case. And I would also vary my content. I would, make it not only about affiliate marketing. If you make it only about, I don't know, like best SEO tools, best bank, best, I don't know, best table or best computer. If you only create affiliate guides, then you're gonna get caught. You're not Forbes. I know that Forbes does a lot of guides like this, or even some big websites in the US or even Brazil, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a big website. It's a big publisher. So they're not getting caught by Google because Google has no interest in catching them. So I would vary my content. So try to have some pages where you don't put affiliate content and some others where you put affiliate content. You have some information content and you have some content about the offers that you recommend, and that's okay. And yeah, work on your partnerships. Try to be very, very, very transparent. Try to show that you have expertise. Make sure that if, for example, you are creating a guide about, I don't know, like some medicine, that it is reviewed by a doctor, for example. It's always good to show that you have expertise and you have like an external opinion. All those elements. uh, if you have an existing website, okay, if you have an existing website, I wouldn't start an affiliate marketing business today. It's too risky because we have seen there was a leak recently, and we have seen that there are some websites that are actually whitelisted. So there are some websites that will always come up in the search results because Google chose these specific websites to show up in page one, and that's it. And you cannot fight, and you can fight it. It's like this. They make the decision, and no matter how good your content is, you cannot fight it. You cannot do anything. So I would not start an affiliate marketing business today. Or if you really want to do this, don't rely only on SEO. Do something else, like do some social media marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Make some ads. Try to have, like, if you want to really start a business about affiliate marketing, try to have like a brand approach. You have multiple channels. You make some traffic from Pinterest or from Reddit or from other channels, but
Mm-hmm.
don't only rely on SEO because you will get caught.
Samy, are you there?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I think that just a little intervention. But yes, I agree with you. Do you know that I have a professional here in Brazil that I don't go into to say the name, but he said for a client of mine, please close your site because affiliate marketing will down. And I said, oh, yeah. And the site now is up in your traffic and with more business, for example. And I said, just like
No, yeah. I know that there are people like telling you you should shut down your business. Don't shut down, but try to don't rely only on SEO if you do affiliate marketing. If you want to have an SEO business with affiliate marketing, don't start.
Yeah.
Or just make it like a brand, make it like something that is with different channels, because at some point um, you're gonna get penalized for no specific reason, but try to have like a more diversified approach. That's what I would recommend. And yeah, that's about it.
Very, very, very good. So, Samy, beside you for sure, share with us the most important 5 SEO professionals to follow on LinkedIn or around the world that you like a lot, uh, and
That's
you
not easy.
consider good. Yes, it's not easy. So the first one is Samy. The second one is Samy also. No, but people that you like, that inspires you. Okay, just not about SEO. Let's talk about people that inspire you. For example, Magic
Wow.
Johnson inspires me. uh,
There's gonna be very different kinds of people.
yes, yes. So
Um,
let's go. Let's know a little bit about Samy. Talking
yeah,
about
I mean,
her story.
if we start with SEO, there are some great people on LinkedIn that I love. I might give you maybe 5 or 6,
Yeah.
and even 7. The first one is a good friend. The name is Connor Gillivan.
Mm-hmm.
He creates a lot of content on LinkedIn as well, like me. He has business that he based on SEO, so he has great success and he's a great guy. So that's very good. Second one is I'm thinking about Anna York. She has this niche content on AI SEO. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
She's very focused on this, so she knows pretty much everything on AI SEO. Um, and yeah, she's also a great person.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, in no particular order, is my friend Peter Rota.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's more focused on technical SEO, and he's very helpful. And we had this conversation this morning, and very helpful about technical SEO as well. Yeah. So also another one is Lewis Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He's from the UK. He's focused on e-commerce SEO.
Oh, very good.
And yeah, and he knows a lot about, like, things like Shopify SEO, how to optimize pretty much everything on an e-commerce website. And to finish with, I would have like 2 other people. The first one is Burkhard Berger, um, because I think that he has great case studies that he shares on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, and I like him because he's a guy who likes to pick a fight about SEO. He doesn't care about people's opinions, and I like it. The name is Charles Float,
Charles.
um, because yeah, he has great knowledge, and it's not this always the same things that you see time and time again on social media. There are good techniques, sometimes gray hat techniques, sometimes black hat techniques, sometimes shady techniques, but it's always good to learn new things. So yeah, I think he's great for that. So I would recommend him. So here is my list.
I think that this kind of person is the best one to befriend. A lot of
Yeah, I don't like people like who want to be like politically correct all the time. So that's
yes,
yeah, that's
yes,
good.
it's very good. So, Samy, I'd like to thank you for your time.
My pleasure,
Uh,
Carolina.
what do you? The last question now. What's the principal trends to 2025 about SEO. What do you think that's going to happen? Not
trend,
depends, huh? Not depends.
no, I don't say that. There's gonna be, I think, there is gonna be a rise of those new techniques that we have talked about. So there is gonna be something different from helpful content. What people should remember, I think, is there is no actual trend in SEO. Don't fall for this. The new trend is no trend. Stick to some very, basic principles, apply them every day, get better every day on those principles, and I'm sure it's going to be okay. And if everything changes with AI, then we'll see. But we are not here yet. And I don't think it's gonna come from search engines. If it changes, if AI changes, it's gonna come from somewhere else. So yeah, no trend. Just stick to good principles, and I'm sure it's gonna be okay.
Follow the river, huh? The river is not the same.
Yeah, and stick to the good basics, and good basics is always good.
Very good. It would be my trend in 2025, not follow a trend. Very good. So Samy, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your knowledge. For
My
me,
pleasure.
it's a pleasure when I share knowledge and with people, and I love to be in contact with with professionals like you that I learn every day. Every post or everything that I read about you, it's I learn a lot of. So thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
And bye-bye. Thank you, Samy.
Thank you.
Tchau,
Cheers.
pessoal. Muito obrigada pela presença de vocês, tá bom? Ficamos por aqui com o Samy Thuilier e até o próximo webinar. Tchau.